Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am out. You know, my results came back negative. I've been indoors for a while, so I want to do something for myself since I got a negative result. I haven't made anybody physically touch my hair or like wash it or straighten it for like almost 3 years. So today I'm going out to a salon to go get my hair straightened or to get my hair washed, deep conditioned, and all that good stuff that I can do to my hair. You guys know I have natural hair and my hair is pretty hard. It's difficult to work on. Even when I finish washing myself, it's difficult to get it to to blow dry and stuff. So I'm going to see what this salon can do for me, and yeah, I'm going to show you the outcome and how I look when I get back into the car. Stay tuned. I don't know if I'll be able to record in there, but yeah, I have a lot to discuss with you guys. Things like what I wish I knew before my 20s or before 25, things I wish I did, things I wish I didn't do. We're going to talk about finance, we're going to talk about savings, we're going to talk about certain things that are very important for you to do in your 20s and how to survive in your 20s. So stay tuned and keep watching. I will be right back. So guys, the salon I went to, they need me to book an appointment because she's busy today. She apparently said I could walk in, but now when I go in, she's busy, so I'm scouting for other walk-in salons, because if I have to book an appointment I have to wait till like August somewhere, and today is July 15th, and I cannot wait till August, mid-August. So yeah, I have to go somewhere else. So let's get right into talking about the things I wish I did before I turned 20 or what. So guys, tip number one, I wish that I had more fun before I turned 20 or through to 25. I wish that I had hung out more with my friends, not just any type of hangout. By that I mean that I wish that I traveled more. By fun I mean I wish I had traveled more. I wish I had seen other cities and states. I wish I had traveled to villages. I wish that I had done like even nearby countries. I wish that I could have sat on a bus and gone to all these different places, because then I had like a lot of time and freedom and not so much responsibilities. Like now you have to like work, school, do so many things, so I wish that I had done all those things, so when the responsibilities came I did not feel like I'm left out in any way. I mean, it wasn't going to be so expensive to travel to a town like Togo, Nigeria, if you sat on a bus, if you organize this little mini trips with your friends and then travel to these places to see what they had to offer. Obviously I went to Togo, I traveled to like different cities and little towns, but I didn't stay there for long to learn so much. It's something that you can do before you enter your 20s or before you turn 25 or before you even start getting so many and so much responsibilities, because as you grow there's so many things that you want, and because you want to achieve them, you not really have a lot of time on your hands to do all these things. So that's one. I wish I had traveled more. I wish I had spent so much time with my friends. I was so busy, trying to do all the things that I'm doing now then, which is also a good thing, because starting being entrepreneurial and doing different things helps. It widens your business acumen, but then also it also robs you of some of the enjoyments you could have had with your friends or your mates, like going to sit at the beach and talking about life, enjoying hangouts, different things that you can do with your friends. So I didn't really have a lot of hangouts with most of my friends. The few we had were short, but I wish I'd done that more, and then I would not be thinking that I wish I did this and this and that. So you have no regrets. Just make sure that you have a balance in these things. Travel, hang out, do all that you want to do, but be sane at it. Don't do anything insane that's also going to let you spend so much. I do not encourage that at all. The next thing I wish I did before now is learn so many skills. I learned a couple of skills growing up which helped me in my entrepreneurial journey. So even the times when people will actually be broke, I could not afford to be broke because I had these skills. I knew how to do hair, I knew how to make fresh yogurt, I started an event company. So I had friends who will usher with me, who will model, who would, different events. We will plan it, or we would attend the events and support the people planning it. But I wish I'd learned more skills, because I realized that when you relocate to another country, the skills you have is actually going to help you if you're not finding a job. Even in your own country, it's going to help you gather some money till you are able to find a job. And even with those skills, you can build a business around it and become the best version of yourself. And I say this with so much happiness. Even though I learned a couple of skills, I wish I had more skills learned, and I wish that I could be practicing them now in this quarantine or in this season of COVID where people are losing their jobs. The skill that you have is what's going to take you forward. So I wish that I'd learned skills like fashion designing. I wish I could design my own clothing. I have the skill of drawing the clothing in my mind, but I cannot physically sit down and sew. I learned skills like doing my hair. I learned skills like natural skin products making, and all that. I learned how to cook and bake, not so much of the baking. That's also one thing I wish I learned how to do, like making icing and different types of cakes. I wish I learned all these things, because there are things that you can build a business around. There are things that you can build an empire around. If you take them seriously, when you travel anywhere, you can start off doing your own things and start off making small cakes, making small clothing for babies, find a niche, and then market yourself around that niche, and that's going to go a long way to help you in getting the money that you need. So first off, I wish that I had traveled more and engaged with my friends. No matter the small money that we had, we could have done so many things without just thinking into the future, like, hey, I need to make money. I should have also made some time to enjoy with my friends and hang out and all that. Two, I wish that I had learned more skills, because it's very important in this period. The skills that you have is what's going to help you build a business around. You can build a business around what you know, and that's going to go a long way to also help you have more money. So, growing up, my inner self was too adventurous, but the plans I had for my future kind of prevented me from enjoying so much. So I was more focused on the things that I could do or achieve, like my future goals, that I did not venture into all these adventurous things that were running through my mind. Like I'm extremely adventurous, and it can get crazy, and I see that it's curtailed because of the things that I wanted to achieve and the things that I wanted to do, especially with education and all that. So I'm going to say that do not go ahead of yourself as an individual growing up. Allow yourself to go through the process. Allow yourself to go through the process of life. Allow life go through you sometimes. Sometimes things are going to be challenging. Sometimes things are going to be hard. But just know that with consistency, you are going to get there. Money is not going to come consistently, but know that with your consistency in whatever you are doing, with whatever skill you are acquiring, it's going to get you there. So do not go ahead of yourself. That's all that I'm trying to say. Do not try to go ahead of yourself. Try to let the process take its course, life take its course, and do not push it. Okay, do not push it and find yourself at places that you're not supposed to find yourself in. Now that brings me to the things that I did that I'm proud of, and I can share with you that you can also practice if you want. It helped me, and I hope that it gets to help you too. Okay, first of all, one, I saved. And for me, financial planning has always been a thing. I never want to find myself in a situation where I want something so much, and by something I do not spend on unimportant things. It should be something that's very important. So I saved for these things. Like I will not wait for my parents to buy them for me, because these are things that I want. They are not needs that my parents will have to buy for me growing up. So I'm proud of myself that I was able to save, and financial planning was something that I was always serious about. I'm also going to give gratitude to my dad. My dad made sure that I opened accounts. My first ever Forex account I had, my dad told me to go and open it. He also told me to open other local accounts. So the thing is, even if you put money somewhere whilst you work, you're saving here, you kind of forget that you're saving there, and then later when you actually need the money to do something serious, remember, oh, I have this money somewhere. Oh, I actually have a Forex account. Even if you have a $50 in that account, it counts for something, and you have saved. It's very, very important. I'm going to say this: do not spend all your money on unimportant things. Try and save for a rainy day, for the times that you actually want to travel with your friends or do a road trip, and you can just take this money and then go spend like a week in these small villages, small towns, small countries, and then you know that, oh, you saved towards it. It's an amazing feeling knowing that you saved towards some little adventures. The next thing is work. If you're going to school, I was going to school and I was still doing little things with the skills that I had acquired and trying to start a business. I'm going to say that with your free time, after you spend time with your friends, the little you can do, even if it's graphic designing, try to get some side jobs and be doing whilst you're in school, and it's going to help you with most of these adventure that you want to partake in or you want to go on. So save, it's very important. Work, it's very, very important. Tip number 3, I'm going to say that it's important that you maintain very, very good network. Make sure that you get connected to the right people. Make sure that you are connecting with the people that are going to help you and you help them back. If you are somebody who wants to go into finance or who wants to go into the beauty industry, make sure you have connects almost in all these places, because when you start your own company, you're going to need people who are financially sound or analytical to help you with your planning and everything. Get people in your industry, get people out of your industry to help you in the field that you feel you like, and that is going to go a long way to help build whatever brand you want to build. So very important, maintain very, very good connections and know how to talk to your connections. Ensure that you know how to speak with your connections or your network. Very important. It's not all your networks that you have to be so free with, but just make sure that once a while you check in and you're maintaining that cordial relationship. Some people do not know how to maintain a good network because they will go over themselves and start chatting funny. It's really not going to help you in the long run, because when these people are looking for serious minded people to do business with, they may think that you're a joke. So make sure that you are maintaining good network friendships, but do not go ahead of yourself to think that something else could come out of that could possibly waste your time. Tip number 4, ensure that you're meeting all your educational goals or all the education expectation that you have put on yourself. And I'm so happy that I'm able to meet these things, because even for myself and for my parents, it's so important to my dad. Education is extremely important to my parents, especially my dad. He doesn't joke with it. So I'm proud that I met my educational goals, the standards I put down for myself, that these are the places I want to reach. I met them, and I'm still on that journey and trying to meet them. Not everybody wants to go through school. Other people want to go through training. If that's your plan, just make sure that you're on course and you are trying to achieve them. Everything is possible. Just know that you can achieve it so far as you set your mind to it. Even if it's going to be hard, if you push through it, if you go through the challenges, you have a story to tell, and your story is going to be beautiful. So do not put yourself down. Do not feel like you're in a tight corner. If your plan is to have a good education, good training, good vocational skills, just go all out and do it. Do not wait for all the necessary things or all the things to be met before you start going to achieve your goals. Just keep doing it. Slowly but surely you will get there with consistency, you are going to get there. No matter the challenges you face, just keep pushing. Know that the end goal is way better. The end result is going to make you feel so proud of yourself than the things that you are going through or the things that you have been through. Do not give up. So yeah, that brings me to the end of today's discussion. Do I feel like changing some of these things? Yes and no. Like I said, I wish that I had enjoyed more, because when you start getting so much responsibilities, there's just very little things that you can do. But then again, I'm happy that I did these other things that I'm proud of, and it went a long way, or it's going a long way to help me in life. So stay tuned for more videos like these. Remember to like, share, comment. Let me know what you did in your 20s, what you are proud of, what you are not proud of. Let's change the world together. Let's change ourselves together. Let's also encourage each other together, and let's build together, essentially. Subscribe, share, comment, and be part of this family. Bye.